Welcome to New Winchester Farms. I'm just headed out a little bit. I just wanted to check my beds real quick, as it looks like we're going to be getting a warm up here in a little bit. So that way we could, I could do some work out in the gardens. It's nice today, and hopefully the next couple days it's supposed to be nice. So let's just go take a walk real quick, and let's go look at the flower beds. First of all, our big one here. As you can see, we do have, I don't know how well you can see, there's a couple blueberry bushes planted in here. There's maybe about 7 of them, 8 of them. So we're going to have to see how many of those come up. And then the rest of this bed is open, except for right here. You can see our rhubarb is starting to come up. We've got quite a few plants of rhubarb here. I think 5, 6 maybe. And then down here, this is a real mess. There are strawberries everywhere. They're even coming up into the rhubarb. So I think I might try splitting them. They're all covered up they're covered under leaf litter here that we put here to cover them. I don't know, we're gonna have to look through and see what to do with them. I might just dig them all up, and whatever I can save, I can save, because last year, since we were trying to do IVF at that time, a lot of them did not come up as they should. So I don't know, we'll see about that. And then right in this area here is where our rhubarb, not our rhubarb, our asparagus is growing, but as you see, the strawberries have kind of taken over there. So hopefully this week I can work on that a little bit, getting those out. This here is our raspberries, which they're doing very nicely. This year we should be able to get a pretty good crop. We actually got some out last year. Alright, so the main bed here, I'm trying to decide how I'm going to redo my strawberries. We'll see how many I get, but I might simply turn this into just fruit. So blueberries and the raspberries and strawberries, and just have this whole bed be that. I'm not 100% sure how much room I'll have. I might do some sweet potatoes down at this end, because they grow pretty good down at this end of the garden. Alright, let's go out back and let's go look at the outback garden. Okay, so as you can see, if you look real close, you see there are blueberry bushes planted in here. The whole pot is put down in the ground. Now the reason for this was, we got these at the end of the season. Okay, actually 2 of these are grapes. This one and that one out there are grape. The reason why we put the whole pot down in the ground is just to get them in the ground, because we got them at the end of the season last year and we did not want them to freeze. This used to be, our deck used to extend over till here, but as you can see, we still have quite a large deck, and it's also an old deck. We're going to be replacing that deck. But that's besides the point. Around the edge here are hostas, which as you see, I still need to clean those out. The hostas go all the way around the edge. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't decided whether I'm going to leave them or tear them out. I have a love-hate relationship with them. They look really beautiful, and they put a nice border around the edge of my garden. But this here will probably be tomatoes and peppers again. Alright, and then along the sidewalk right here, right on this side, this little patch here, it's about 20 foot long, no, 30 foot long actually. This is where I plant my peas. I do 3 rows of peas, and they grow really nice right here. I've done that pretty much every year. And then towards fall, I'll plant a crop of beets. So that's that little bed there. And then straight across from it, right here, we have our grapes that still need strung up. And then in front of them, last year I planted onions. I think this year I might do green beans in front of them. I'll put the green beans right there. And then I will do if you see right over there, the green beans will be, and then our onion sets will be right in through here in front of these plants here. And then I also have, if you can see, there's a thin border of mulch. I also have flowers there, flowering bushes. Hello everybody, welcome to New Winchester Farms. Just coming out for the afternoon feed right now. for the ones that are outside. I tell you what, this takes a dough to get this done. Get one on, and then the other two knock it out of their mouth. And then you finally get the other one. It'll knock the other two out till you get the other one ready. So it can be pretty crazy. This pen I have to do all three at once. The other pen I try to do two at once. It's too hard to do three at once. So we're finally down to 3 bottles a day. They each get about 18 ounces out of feeding. Actually, it's probably closer to 20 ounces out of feeding. So they get 60 a day. And then they're also getting grain pellets and hay to eat, and then today we started them on minerals also. They seem to really like the minerals. Water they don't get too much of. I tend to just empty the bucket every couple days, and they don't really touch it. Oh, that hurts. Ow. No. 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 No goats. No goats. No. No. Wipe your face on me. No. Here. Here, Bottle. Come on. Here. Bottle. Bottle, come on. Hey. So this past weekend was kind of hard on me. It was kind of a hard weekend. The little lamb that you had seen born, the one that I told you that was just under the pound, she did really good for the first week. And then she started not doing so good. Just on the Sunday night. Yeah, Sunday night she started not doing well. And she'd been doing fine up to then, jumping, skipping. The only thing that I could say that was different about her was an overall weakness. She never sucked like how a normal lamb does. You can see the one over here on this side, he's got an injury. I mean, he still goes for the bottle like crazy, and he can knock it clean out of my hands if I don't hold on tight enough. So that's a normal lamb or baby goat. Like, they'll just really go at the bottle, push it around. And however, this one didn't. She, you know, we got her up to the point where she was drinking, you know, a good 2.5 ounces at each feeding. But she just never drank quite how she should. So, like I said, Sunday afternoon, she started going downhill. I knew we were going to lose her pretty quick. You know, we tried everything. We gave her some penicillin just in case we were missing something. But that did not even change anything. She still, by Sunday evening when I put her to bed, I knew she was going to pass, like, within half an hour. And I didn't really feel like watching it. I left her in with her little buddy in the bed, and sure enough, when I came in and checked on her, halfway through the night, she had passed. So I've been just, you know, I know we even eat our own animals. We do process some of our own sheep, our own lambs, our own goats. But it's still hard when it's, you know, one you've put so much into, and one that you were intending on keeping to build your herd. That's what also makes it extra hard. No, stay away from the camera. Okay, we'll do these 3. The last 3, we'll do them together. We're actually going to keep the 2 ewes that are in this group right here, the 2 on the outside. We'll keep them. So they have names right now, however, it's not at all names that I have any intention on keeping. The one in the middle, she's got a fluffy backside, so believe it or not, we've been calling her Fluffy Butt, but that name is not going to stay. And then the one on this side right here is the other ewe that we'll keep. And we'll just cross them with our Jacob sheep and probably use the lambs for our own consumption or for 4-H projects for kids. It'll make a cheaper choice for 4-H kids to buy. So that way it can still show, but they don't have to pay, you know, $400 or $500 for a lamb. So yeah, we'll keep the 2 girls on the outside, the 2 ewes. So I need to get them names. Kind of interesting, the small one, she's a whole, she would be a whole week to almost 2 weeks, well, for sure a whole week to almost 2 weeks younger than the big one beside her. The big one beside her's a week old, whereas she, the one in the middle, she is 2 weeks old. And she's just going to be tiny. Tiny little tank, I guess. Hold on tight to the bottle, because they will get it away from you. No, you can't have it. You've had your share. You've had your amount. No. Look, you've had your amount. No. You can't chew my fingers either, because y'all bite, and it hurts. Y'all bite. So guys, this was my project of the day. I took some of our old light fixtures that we had sitting around. And I'll see if I can go underneath here so I can show you what I did. So what I did is normally there was 2 spots here for the grow lights and then 2 over here. So I didn't really want 4 there, so what I did is I took out 1 set, so that way we'll have 1 bulb here and then 1 bulb there. And then I put screwed holes up through the wood, and here the wires are. We'll wire the 2 wires into an electric plug-in. And then I know already I'm going to have to put these down lower to start growing. The lights won't have to be this high. I think that height is about 2 foot height. It's probably maybe a little bit higher. So I'll have to bring it down for the, like halfway down for the first bit, and then we'll go up all the way the full height for afterwards. But this shows a little bit more what it looks like. So all we gotta do is get the wiring done. I have my bulbs already. And then I will put it along this wall right here. And then I will also have in front of this window, it's very sunny here. I would like to thank you for visiting New Winchester Farms today. Thank you for watching. Please enjoy a couple clips from a pet expo that I went to this weekend. It was a fun little thing to go to with one of my friends for my birthday. So I hope you enjoy watching these. Have a lovely day.
He left the fly, he left the movie at live, and he's still in the air. You let him know if you like what he's doing. Oh, through with a big flip, through a flip on the other side. And along the draw.